Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship Adiuet Reggae. Its continuing mission to explore new strange worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no game has gone before.
Welcome everybody back to episode 2 of Star Trek. I know my first episode, the audio was kind of rough, but this should be all good, and I decided not to put myself in this. Video of me in it. Whatever.
We're here, Captain. The USS Kittimer is dead ahead, and the Renown is beside us. Our orders are to make contact with the Kittimer and find out why they've not responded to our hails.
Very good. Set a course for the Kittimer. Let's cut through this static. Boost the signal.
Yes, sir. I will require approximately 15 seconds to make the necessary adjustments.
Understood.
Captain Volog. Captain Taggart? What are you both doing here?
Not Captain Target, sir. I am in command of the Adiuet Reggae. Captain Volog ordered me to come with him to your location.
Always good to follow the orders of your superior officers.
Do you know what happened with your communications?
These cadets were the unfortunate victims of a Klingon ambush. Captain Taggart is dead, and the ship is under the command of this cadet. The Renown was escorting them back to Earth's space dock, but when we could not raise the Kittimer, I deemed it imperative to alter our course and assess the situation. Captain Yim, what is your status?
I'm troubled by the anomalies in this system. And if they're affecting long-range communications, then they're doubly a cause for concern. Let's do this by the numbers. We've already launched 9 probes. Now that they're active, we can do an in-depth scan of the anomalies. With all 3 ships collecting data, we should be able to complete this quickly and formulate a course of action. The Renown has the largest science team, so I recommend we send our data there for analysis. Any questions?
No question, sirs. I'm confident that my crew is up to the task.
You're quite confident for a cadet. You remind me a bit of myself when I was an ensign. Of course, I wasn't commanding a ship back then. Let's see how you perform before you start claiming that chair full time.
Understood.
Press right on the D-pad to set your ship's power levels to have a focus on attack, defense, auxiliary, or speed.
Reports indicate traces of gamma radiation, but there's something off in the readings.
Well, let's find out.
Kittimer here. Are you seeing the same gamma radiation levels that we are? I'm not sure that a normal scan will be enough. We might need to do a full multiphasic reading.
I have determined that it is a problem with our sensors TACON setting.
My chief science officer, Commander Davis, had suggested the same thing, but it seems you're already aware of it. Good work. We'll perform a reverse tachyon pulse wave and see if that solves the issue.
Understood.
Deflector dish is realigned for a reverse tachyon pulse wave, sir.
Go ahead, scan.
Picking up a transwarp signature. It's right on top of
Enemy
us.
ship.
Borg.
D-pad to activate and deactivate full impulse.
I know. I'm coming.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target shield has failed.
This is the emergency medical hologram aboard the USS Kittimer. I am requesting assistance from any Federation vessel in range. I've lost contact with the bridge. I am unable to contact Commander Davis for new instructions.
Yeah, mate. Give me the situation report.
The Kittimer is being overwhelmed by Borg boarding parties. These Borg are different than the ones in my history records. They seem disconnected somehow. They're strange, but still quite dangerous.
Is it any possibility that you can hold out on your own? We have problems of our own to deal with right now.
I am an emergency medical hologram, not a miracle worker.
Captain Volok, you have any suggestions?
The Borg were brutally efficient on the Kittimer. The emergency medical hologram may be in command simply because no one else is fit to do so. The Borg have not been seen in the Alpha Quadrant in decades. Their arrival cannot simply be a coincidence. However, I hesitate to speculate without the full data from all of the probes.
What would you like us to do?
I will send teams to aid the Kittimer. You will have to finish the scans. We need to know the extent of the Borg presence here. You must also inform me if you or your crew are unable to continue. The Borg evoke a strong emotional response that can rattle even trained Starfleet officers. A crew of cadets that have already survived a Klingon attack may be unable to cope.
I trust my crew. We'll get the job done.
I have linked the Iota point to your map. Scan there while we see to the Kittimer. Please transmit the data so we may begin our analysis. We have your data, and our science team is analyzing it now.
What is the status of your Kittimer?
Our tactical teams have eliminated the Borg boarding parties on the Kittimer. Why do you ask?
Can we use your starship to help analyze this data?
There is an 88.47% chance that you will need my help.
Agreed. Can you help the Renown analyze the data we have accumulated in the system?
I have 75 million gigaquads of computer memory and an extensive library of files on military tactics and command strategies. I believe I can spare a few bits of processing power for you.
Let us see what we can determine.
Borg transwarp signatures detected. Prepare your ship for combat.
They're firing. I need help.
Shoot torpedoes! Beams! All weapons! Hands! Fire! Fire! Shields! Missiles! It's supposed to be on auto. Elsa, I want you to fire. Activate your missile ability whenever. Zarva,
I don't know
I
if
want
we're
you.
ready for this.
We are. Steadfast. torpedo.
Maintain your composure. Logically, you can defeat the Borg with Admiral Janeway's tactics. You are Starfleet officers. You are prepared for this.
Yes, we are, sir.
Multiple Borg warp signatures detected. It's an invasion force.
Thank you, Q.
We're outnumbered. There's no way we can...
Ship is under attack.
The Borg are departing, most likely for a more strategic target. Direct your fire at the remaining spheres. Focus your fire, and we shall prevail.
Four shields failing.
Direct hit. Here is the situation as we see it. The Borg are using the Pollux system as a staging area for a larger invasion. Long-range sensors are already detecting inbound transwarp signatures. The most likely target for a first strike is the Vega system. There is a civilian colony there, and if the Borg could take it by surprise, they would have large numbers of new drones at their disposal.
What is the status of your starship?
The Kittimer was badly damaged, and there are many casualties. Captain Yim is gravely injured, but he will recover. We are still working on triage and restoring the Kittimer's critical systems. This leads me to our next course of action.
Yes.
You must go to the Vega colony and warn them that the Borg are coming.
And you?
The Renown is better equipped to hold off further Borg attacks and assist the Kittimer. It is logical for us to remain here. We will delay the collective, but you must warn the colonists at Vega.
Understood. We're heading out to Vega.
We have to make our way to Vega as soon as we can, Captain. I
Depart-
just hope we're not too late to warn the colony.
Depart
Are you
system.
ready to go?
Excuse me.
Shields up, red alert. It is imperative that you warn the colony at Vega of the impending attack. We will do what we can to hold off the Borg here in Vega and repair...
You are now in sector space. Here ships travel at warp speed between systems. Combat does not take place in sector space.
Set course for Vega system.
We arrived before the Borg. Now my heart can start beating again. What are your orders, Captain?
Hail the colonies. We have to warn them.
Tivrell managed to establish a comm link with Willa Post, the administrator of Vega Colony. It's not a great signal, but it's the best we're gonna get. Putting her through now.
Put them on screen.
Greetings, Captain. Is there something I can do for you today?
You guys are in danger. The Borg is on their way to your system. You need to start evacuating.
Repeat, please. Your signal is breaking up. Did you say the Borg? What about them?
Yes, Mayor. The Borg. You have to evacuate. What just happened, comms?
I have lost contact with Vega Colony, sir. Something is blocking all subspace signals in this area. Even our hails to the civilian ships are not getting through. There is a communication satellite nearby. It should boost our signal sufficiently to inform the freighters of the danger and warn the colony.
Set course for the satellite. Engage. Boost the signal.
Our hails are still blocked, sir. The Borg may be attempting to isolate the planet before they land. Your orders, sir.
Zor, can we transporters on the colonists.
Borg are jamming up any remote signals. It's not safe to beam through that. I think I can boost the gain, though.
Hurry, I think the Borg are here anyways.
Transwarp conduits opening all over the system, Captain. The Borg are here.
Let's go fight. Full weapons.
Those civilian ships are right in the Borg's path. We have to help them.
Val, I want you to auto. Ability. Get these Borgs.
Target's shields have failed.
Shields up. Good job, crew. We protected them.
Captain, I have short-range communications. Long-range signals are still blocked. I can contact the planet and have informed Administrator Post of the situation. However, the Borg have already landed and are moving toward the colony. It may be more prudent to retreat back to the Renown, sir.
It's time to take a stand here, Cadet. Look for Borg landing parties.
Borg landing craft detected nearby. Captain,
Full
there are
speed.
civilian ships engaging them.
We gotta help them. Let's get them.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Full weapons, power.
Target's shields have failed.
Civilian ships, you are ordered to disengage and retreat. We will cover you. All civilian ships have safely warped out of the system, Captain.
Good. Finish off these Borgs.
Target's shields have failed.
Now let's go to Vaga, see if we can't help out. Engage.
Captain, the Borg have landed, and the colony won't be able to hold them off for long. I recommend beaming down to Vega and getting as many people out as we can.
Yes, away team.
Captain, according to our readings, over half the planet is already assimilated by the Borg. At the rate they're progressing, the region we're in will be overrun in roughly 1 hour. And if that wasn't bad enough, the interference is affecting the ship's transporters.
Well, I understand. We'll manually tag any survivors. Any questions?
No, sir. I'll follow your lead.
Well, let us get moving. This way.
That's one of those Borg ships from orbit. Are we too late? Those landing ships don't just carry drones. They can pump nanoprobes directly into the ground and the atmosphere.
Tag these.
We need to hurry. The Borg will be in this area soon.
I know. Tag these civilians and beam out. Be on your guard, Elsa. we're here. What's going on?
Thank you. We didn't know if anyone from Starfleet got our distress signal, and we don't have any weapons. But we do have some spare armor suits for you and your officer. They're in the crates next to the gate. This code will open the gate. Please, Administrator Post and some of the others are still there. You have to save them.
Thank you for the armor. I will do all I can. Elsa, equip this armor. Let's go. Be on your guard.
Oh no. We're
Kill.
too late.
Set phasers to kill. Oh no. See if these people need any help. Tag civilians, beam out, medical bay. More civilians over there. Make sure you don't hit the civilians with your weapon. Tag civilian, beam out. Forward the beam to medical bay. Tagged.
We have the civilians. There is still no sign of the Renown or the Kittimer, sir.
They're under attack. Fire. How's it going, Kolzak?
I apologize for Koles putting a rifle in your face. If it wasn't for him, the Borg would have assimilated me by now. What's the situation? Are you bringing more Starfleet reinforcements?
We're the only ones here. The DOET Reggae is in orbit.
I see. Then it's true. Vega is doomed. A single starship cannot hope to stop this. Still, there is more to do. Many citizens are hiding in their homes. We cannot abandon them to the Borg.
Well, we came here to rescue them. Someone's blocking our signal. Is there something blocking our transporters?
I know. Koles and I have been trying to get around the interference field. Thank you for tagging the people you found and getting them safely transported to your ship.
I can't be everyone.
No, there are dozens more hiding out in the buildings. But Koles and I have a plan. We think a pattern enhancer will do the trick. With that, we can transport the remaining citizens to your ship. But first, I'd like to offer you some equipment. Vega was a trade colony, and this gear was intended to go to Starbase 65. I think you need it more.
You have my thanks. I will receive the equipment and then set up a pattern enhancer.
With a kit equipped, you will have new abilities that you can perform in ground combat. Have additional abilities in ground combat.
Set up these pattern enhancers.
We have lowered shields for the transport, sir. I will need to raise them at the first sign of Borg ships.
The pattern enhancers are working, and not a moment too soon. I can hear the Borg moving this way.
I need a signal for the citizens to come here for the transport.
I'll do that. How long do you think you can hold off the Borg?
As long as we need, give this signal.
Remember when we thought fighting a crazy Klingon was the worst thing that could happen today?
Yeah, right.
Concentrate fire on the Borg. We need to keep them away from the civilians.
Another
Fire.
group of civilians is beamed to the ship, Captain.
Thank God. Let's keep on holding off these Borg. Focus our attack. Elsa, over there. On me, Elsa. Or Elisa. I like calling you Elsa. I'll change your name.
Shields are back up, sir, but more Borg vessels are warping to our location. We have detected a type of generator near your position. There is a 94.6% chance it is the device affecting our transporters. If you can destroy it, we will transport as many people from the area as we are able.
Hang in there, Trevell. We'll be in there soon. Mayor, thank you for your assistance.
Thank you for everything you've done. Even though it was impossible to save everyone, those you did save will be forever in your debt.
I'm not finished yet. Colex, are you with me?
Glad to do anything I can. I was born on Vaga. There's no way I'm sitting by and letting the Borg take it without a fight.
Alright, let's get moving.
All right, Coles, you're gonna see friends who've been assimilated.
I know the
Don't
drill.
hesitate.
Never expected any Borg here, you know.
Shouldn't we take these transporters down so no Borg? Well, I guess they can do whatever they want. Because they're the Borg. Oh boy, suck. These, I'm pretty sure these were civilians turned into Borg. Yeah.
I knew that one. We played poker last night.
Sad day. Let's get moving. We have to survive and we'll mourn later.
We are the Borg. Resistance is futile.
The Borg are activating the transport inhibitor. We need to disable that force field.
I see. Let's do this. Attack on my mark now.
The Borg are so, what's the word? Effective? Systematic?
Yeah,
Evil.
they're
I'm gonna go with evil.
systematic is good. They are one. Oh yeah. What I gotta do? I forget. Oh, wait a minute. No. Yeah, I gotta do something. Follow the green circle.
Resistance is futile.
I'll resist you into the end, buddy. I gotta find out what that ability does.
The ship is transporting anyone that can get a lock on, Captain, but we don't have much time. We need to get back as soon as possible.
3 to beam.
We're packed to the brim with civilians, Captain. I don't think we could fit one more soul on this ship. Communications are still jammed, so we can't reach the Renown or the Kittimer. The immediate problem is the civilian ships in this system. Vega's a huge trading outpost. There are always ships traveling here. We need to warn them the Borg have taken over.
Can we configure the satellites in the system to send an automated warning?
Possibly, but what we need to do is hightail it out of here with these civilians. Of course, the path to the satellites does lead away from the planet, so we could remotely reconfigure them as we leave. The message won't get very far, but anyone who enters the system will get the signal and be able to turn around before it's too late.
Sounds good. Lay course for first satellite. Reconfigure satellite.
Multiple probes inbound. I don't think the Borg like us
Guard.
hanging around.
Power. 2 weapons. Fire. Fire. Speed. 1. Fire. Focus your attack. Fire. Fire. Shields. Beam. Power. Let's evade. Let's set course to the next satellite. Engage.
Never thought I'd wish I was back at the academy studying for the astrometrics final.
Does seem a lot easier. Borg, red alert. All stations, red alert. Weapons, full power. Activate your Billy, automatic. Fire. Do evasion maneuvers. Fire! Fire!
Sir, there are several fast-moving ships on sensors. No way to contact them, and I can't tell if they're friend or foe.
Hold steady. Red alert. Full speed. Ah, freaking Borg. Fire, fire, 4 weapons, go.
Guess it's our time to go out and blaze glory.
Yep. Oh, thank God. Full weapons.
we could in Pollux and sent a signal out to Starfleet. These were the closest ships. Others will be arriving as soon as they can.
I'm glad to see. There is no way I could have finished that cube ourselves.
You have handled things well thus far. Excellent thinking on reconfiguring the satellites into warning beacons. We received the signal as soon as we arrived in the system.
Are we gonna attempt to retake Vega?
I will be discussing that option with the other captains here, but your priority is to protect the civilians you have on board, as well as to ensure the safety of your crew. The Kittimer will return to Earth space dock with you. Once you arrive, report to Admiral Quinn. He will have more information for you.
Aye, sir.
You and your crew have done well. Koles would make a fine addition to your senior staff.
Agreed.
Congratulations.
Captain Volok told us to get to Earth space dock in.
This has been episode 2 of Star Trek Online. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and leave your comments below. Eric Tony is out.
And I'm feeling good.